Hey guys, Adam Stroni here. It's been a while since I made a video, mostly due to the fact that I bought this car and there's already a lot of videos on it, so I haven't felt the need to make any. But it's a 1998 Mustang V6. I know it's not a V8, but it's still fun. I still got the Monty out there. I've got some filming done, but we'll see if I can get those edited. But the problem here today is I've been driving this car around and it's been good, but I had a lot of steam coming out of the motor. Right behind here in this area here, right behind the valve cover gasket, just to the left of the brake master cylinder. And well, at first I thought it might have been smoke from the valve cover gasket, but it wasn't that. And then I thought, oh boy, my head gasket is bad, but turns out it was none of the above. I loaned one of the pressure testers that you put on here, and I could feel that there was air coming out down below there. And turns out it's actually an expansion plug or a freeze plug. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, right there. You can see it. That's where the steam is coming from. You can see mine there has a hole in it. It actually has a hole. And that's where my steam is coming from. Usually, I've been reading a lot of times they either pop out or just kind of start to leak and they don't get an actual hole, but mine has an actual hole. And a lot of people have been disconnecting the motor and leaning it forward, or some people just say you have to pull the engine. We're going to try to see what we can do to get that out without pulling the motor, hopefully. So coming down here, I jacked up the car on jack stands. I always use jack stands for safety. And I've actually found we can get a straight shot coming up here. Let me get under here. So there it is. This is the catalytic converter, and here's the transmission. And you're right in between that up there. You can see what we're looking at. That small hole right there in the bottom. So I think I'm going to try to approach it from this way, coming up from the bottom. I'm going to try to hit it out with this metal rod I've purchased, and we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, I'm back, and I started this project, I don't know, a couple weeks ago when it was about 40 or 50 degrees out. It's now down to about 11 degrees outside, but I did finish. Initially I showed you guys I was working on the freeze plug by going at it from underneath the car and hitting it with this 24-inch threaded rod. And this mallet here is what I was using. That wasn't getting me anywhere. So I borrowed some tools here to finish the job. I got this that has a little bit more of a chisel end on it. And this hammer here, which is quite a bit more heavy. And I was able to get a good swing on it. Then, once I had the plug turned sideways, I used these, with help from my friend, to hammer it out. We kind of grabbed it on the end, And with the, you can see there, the point, by grabbing it with the point there, we were able to get it out. And here it is. It's this small little piece. There's a hole in it. And you can see it's pretty corroded on the back. And that's where all the steam was coming out of that hole there. It initially wasn't that big, but during all the pounding and everything, it grew in size. And of course, I got really excited when I got the old one out and put the new one in without filming. But I'll show you here on the mirror, hopefully. Yep. There's the new plug. You can see it has a bolt. So you just put a small socket back there. Socket, just a small socket. And you can tighten it up. And it will stay and hold the pressure. Now, don't forget to top your coolant off. I put an entire gallon into there, and I still think I need to top it off a little bit more. But I ran it for about 30 minutes earlier, and it burnt off a little bit of coolant, and that was it. So we'll see you next time.